Hello and welcome to another episode of Gazette and Fashion, sponsored by Rejuvenation Day Spa. As always, I'm your host, Franki Rudensky, and welcome to our July episode. It is July, which means it's officially the summer. It's been pretty warm lately, warm enough to rock the summer fashion by the pool, on the beach, on vacation, whatever it is that you're up to this summer. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of fun and bright prints, a lot of adorable sundresses or like midi length dresses with slits and cutouts, and like I said, so many fun colors and patterns. I think people have really been getting out and about. Kind of there's this semblance of a return to normalcy, or some kind of normalcy where we can safely be outside and doing everything that we missed over the past year or so. So I think people are really dressing for the occasion and just wearing everything that stuff that just shows their joy to be back out into the world, and wearing stuff that they didn't get to wear over the past year while they were cooped up in their house. So people are either reinventing the clothes that they had, or they're getting a whole new wardrobe. I'm kind of doing a little bit of both. Have been bringing out some pieces that I bought like last spring that I thought I would wear in the summer of 2020, and obviously we didn't get out much that summer, so some pieces are finally seeing the light. Also, just new trends are here, so definitely have been keeping an eye out for those and getting some new pieces to add to my summer wardrobe. So overall, it's just very exciting. I think the nail trends have really been standing out to me. I've been seeing so many people just going for the fun, bold, bright nails to match their wardrobes for the summer of 2021. So it's very exciting to see. Summer is my favorite time of the year and my favorite time for fashion. So I'm just living life and loving it, and just loving expressing my excitement for a return to normalcy through fashion. So this episode, along with talking about summer fashion, I also will be interviewing Sal Glorioso. He's from Hammonton. He is a designer and the creator of the Eighth Wonder brand. It's a clothing brand. They're huge on social media, and I can't wait to just talk to him about all the success he's been having and what his fashion journey has been and what the future is for his brand. I'm looking forward to that, and I'll show off some of my favorite looks for the month of July, and then we'll talk about trends. So let's get to it. Welcome back to Gazette and Fashion. Today I'm here with Sal Glorioso on Zoom. He is the creator of Eighth Wonder. He's from Hammonton, and we're going to talk all about his fashion line. So thanks for being here, Sal.
Yeah, no problem. I'm super excited.
Yeah, so I guess getting right into it, how did you first become interested in fashion and starting your own line?
So I grew up skateboarding a lot, and I was really into the clothing behind it. So when I was young, I was like, oh, I really like Vans. I like Blind. I like Spitfire. I like all these skateboard companies, and it kind of progressed as I got older. I was still wearing those same companies, and then I got into Primitive, Diamond Supply Co. and a lot of these brands that were really cool at the time. They're still cool, but they were cooler to me because I was young and just getting into it. And then I was like, you know what? I could do something myself, and I decided to make my own brand, I guess.
Yeah, that's so cool that you just started your own brand. How did you decide on a name and everything like that, and what you wanted the company to be like?
So I was actually just mowing my lawn one day, and I was like, I got to think of names, and it took me a couple weeks to do this. So it just came to me one day. I was like, I want to do something unique. I don't want to just do a word that sounds cool. I want there to be meaning to it. So I was like, okay, the eighth wonder of the world. There's seven wonders of the world. Let's do the eighth as the brand. And so I kind of was messing with logos, and it didn't look good with vowels. So I took out the vowels, and that's how it just became Eighth Wonder without the vowels.
Yeah, that's cool. You were just mowing the lawn and you like came up with the idea. No, I always like hearing how like creators and stuff come up with names for their brands and stuff. I think that's so interesting. So then what was your first design that you made with this logo and everything?
So it was really, really basic. I did not know what I was doing at the time, but I figured you got to start somewhere. So I literally just put the logo like on a white t-shirt right here, and I made like 50 of them and just sold them to people locally. And I was like, "Hey, I'm starting this thing up. Like, buy a t-shirt or something like that." And then that's how kind of how it got started. Then the online presence kind of began in like 2019, and that's when it really started to take off.
Yeah, yeah. So like social media, would you say that's been like a big part of your brand so far?
Definitely. And I consider myself like a real good social media guru because last year we started at 15,000 followers and now we're all the way over 160,000. So,
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Literally like how yeah, so what was it like when it really started taking off? Like how did you feel with all these followers coming in and everything like that?
well, I always knew that would happen. Like when I started the brand, I knew it would really take off. And when it was happening, like I was kind of ready for it. Like I knew what to do. I knew how to prepare the brand. And as we started getting thousands of orders a month, like I had to get some help from like my parents. They kind of like we set up a lot of the stuff like behind the scenes, and we made our fulfillment process pretty much really streamlined. And now we're able to fulfill thousands of orders in one day, and it's really easy.
Yeah, wait, so do you and like your parents and stuff like that, are you like basically putting together all the orders like yourselves, or do you have like a company that you work with? Like what is the process to put out these clothes and these orders and stuff like that?
Okay, so we have a manufacturer that we linked up with last July because before that we were using just a local print shop, and they couldn't really handle our volume as we were spiking up. Then we worked with one person in California who we didn't really have a good experience with. So we looked on the East Coast and we found a manufacturer on the East Coast. So it works out perfectly because we're able to get it a lot faster than California. And then from there we kind of have like our whole fulfillment operation at my house, and I get like 10 or 15 of my friends and we all just kind of bang it out. We have everything lined up for them so they all know what to do. A lot of them have done it before multiple times, and we all just pack orders, have a great time, get some food, and then yeah, it gets done.
Yeah, that sounds fun. So like have your friend like what has the response been like from people that you like knew in your life, like friends and family? Like what do they think about like all the success that you're having so far with your
Um,
brand?
Everyone was like, it's only a matter of time because like they've known me since I was like younger, I guess, and they just can see the motivation and drive in me, and like they're just so happy for me. Like my parents couldn't be prouder. My friends are all like super excited for me, and they're so willing to help me out whenever I need it. And it's just I have such an amazing support system.
Yeah, that's so cool. And then do you have a lot of like kind of people that you never even met from like around the country or the world or whatever who reach out to you?
Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
have way more friends online than I do in like real life. And I'm actually, since COVID's kind of like done, I'm starting to travel. Like I'm literally going to Nashville next week, then I'm going to New York City, then I'm going to Los Angeles, like all to meet friends and everything around the world. And one of my best friends actually lives in New Zealand, so it's I got a
Wow.
whole connection around the world.
Yeah, that's so cool from like social media, how you can like meet people. Cause yeah, I like have a TikTok that I kind of post on a lot and I've actually met like friends through it too, you know? So I think it's just cool what like how social media can bring people together that you never would have met.
Right? It's the best because you find people who have the same interest in you. Because a lot of times around you locally, there's not that many people. But then, like you go online, you have this whole community, and you just make a lot of friends, which is great.
Yeah, I think it's so cool. So like what has it been like being like a young entrepreneur? I feel like do you feel was anything intimidating about it, or has it been kind of just you have that drive that like pushes you through? Like I don't know, I just think it's so crazy to think of like starting such a big platform like at a young age. So I don't know, like what has that experience been like for you?
I feel like an old man. Like I feel like I'm mentally like 27 or 28 because like all I do is just wake up, work, play golf, and that's pretty much it. I don't really have a interesting life, contrary to what people think.
It seems really interesting to me, you know, from an outsider. Like, yeah, because I obviously like love fashion, so I think that's so cool that you just had this idea and you just went with it and it like really blew up. So I feel like that's like kind of inspirational to anyone thinking about doing something, but maybe they're like scared, or they don't know how it'll be received. But yeah, so I don't know. Do you have like advice for someone who would want to start up kind of their own fashion company or just like any kind of venture in general?
Yeah, so I'm actually trying to help out a few of my friends with some things they're really interested in, and what I always tell them is you have to like really be willing to put in the time because people think that naturally things will just come to them, but you don't realize like you have to go get it yourself, and like that's kind of how I was at first. I'm like I'm waiting for my brand to blow up, I'm waiting for it, I'm waiting for it to happen, and then something clicked in my head where it's like, oh, I have to do it myself and make it blow up. I have to put in the work. It's not going to magically happen. I feel like that's a thing that people have programmed into their brains that they think things will come to them sometimes, but you really have to put in the work and put in the hours and really want it. And another huge thing is that you just can't be fair to can't be scared to fail because like you never hear a story of someone who's like really put in all the work and effort and they failed. Like it takes time. Like I've been doing this for almost 4 years and it really took off only last year. So you just got to be willing to put in the time, be patient, and really believe in yourself, and it'll happen. As corny as it all sounds, it really is true.
No, that's great. No, I think that's like the best advice. Yeah, you just have to be patient, but also you have to like work hard at it. You can't just expect it to come, I guess.
Yeah.
And then so you mentioned like meeting a lot of friends through this and everything, like just online and stuff. So what would you say have been some other really cool experiences that you've had so far with your brand? Or maybe you'll obviously have more in the future because right now, like you said, you can't travel that much, but what have been some of the coolest experiences so far?
Okay, yeah. So
So
some of my favorite moments like have been like when I see like famous people or like a lot of influencers wearing my stuff, and everyone always sends the videos to me or the TikToks or the Instagram posts. And the first time it happened was with this influencer named Ivani. I have no idea who she really is to be honest, but she followed us one day and said, "Hey, I love your brand." And I saw she had like 14 million followers and was verified. And I was like, "Hey, let me send you some clothes." And she's like, "Totally, I love your brand." So that was back in like August of last year. And then it was like one of our racing t-shirts or whatever. And then I was planning on making a version 2 like with another colorway in October, and I was putting it up that day. Like I have my post all pre-planned and everything like that. So I was posting it that same day, and not even 2 hours before, Ivani posts on Instagram and tags us in the first version of that shirt.
yeah.
And it went crazy. She pinned our comment, she tagged us. We posted that shirt up, the second one, and got a crazy reaction to it. So that was definitely like the first time that really happened. And then after that, we've sent stuff to a lot of rappers like Comethazine, YBN Demir, Snot, Coach Ice, and the list goes on, to be honest.
Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, that's just another way I feel like that social media really helps get like your brand out there and stuff. I think that's so cool. Yeah, so and then I guess when you're like thinking of new designs and stuff, you said like there's so much going on behind the scenes. Do you pay attention to trends at all, or do you kind of like to, come up with your own trends, not really paying attention to like what else is out there? Like what's your design process like in that way?
I like to follow trends to an extent. Like here and there, I'll do like a trendy item like once or twice. But I really like to if I do a trend, I'll put my own flip on it. Like a lot this year, I feel like people really got into like the double knees, like the old Carhartt kind of pants, and so I've made like my own denim pairs and kind of put my own twist on them, and that went really well. And mainly when I'm looking for design inspiration, I'm like really into like all the vintage skate stuff. So I'll go on like Grailed or go on Depop and look up like all this 90s and 80s skate clothes and everything like that. And I'll just like be like, oh, this design looks sick. It reminds me of something I could do like this. Or I just put together like huge mood boards. I have like a whole saved folder of like old pieces that I really like from other brands. And I kind of just work off of all that.
Yeah, no, that's like super interesting, like just to hear about like what goes on behind the scenes and stuff. And do you have like a favorite piece that you've ever put out or like one that's coming? If you can mention like anything upcoming or is it's like a secret, that's
Yeah,
okay.
something upcoming that I really like and we put a lot of time in. I actually don't do any of the designing myself, and I have like a huge list of designers, but one of them who's like my main guy from New Zealand, we have this character of the brand called the Skate Ball, and we made a skate deck where it's like a Comic-Con themed. It's like a convention of like there's like literally like 60 or there's probably over 100 different like pool balls drawn as different characters. Like I'm looking at it right now. You have like Batman, Ninja Turtles. You have like Adventure Time, Mario. You got like Rick and Morty. You got like any kind of show. It's probably in there. Like Tyler the Creator, like Travis Scott, Darth Vader. and it's huge. Here, I'll try to show it on, but I don't know how good it'll work.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh
like
wow.
that. Yeah, it's gonna be a cool deck, and we just ordered
That's,
samples for those yesterday.
oh my God, that's awesome. So what'll that be on? Like a shirt or like a bunch of different stuff?
It'll be on a skateboard deck, and I'll probably
Oh,
do it as a
cool.
poster.
That's so cool. No, I love like a lot of those characters that you mentioned, so I'll have to check it out. Yeah, so then I guess like what are some, I mean, this is probably a hard question, but like what are some of the goals that you have for your brand, or like where do you see it going a little bit? I mean, the sky's the limit, but what are you thinking of right now?
Short term, within the next couple of years, I really want to live in Philadelphia, and I'd like to get a warehouse somewhere in that area, and just pretty much be working there a couple days a week. Have a warehouse manager. Thinking about my brother for that one because he likes to do all that manual labor stuff, and I'd like to have my own stores within the next like 5 or so years. I think that's a long time, and I know I can accomplish that if I've done this much in only like 3 or 4. So I think I'd like to have a store in like Philadelphia, Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, like just a bunch of cities. And I would also really like to do my own shoe with like a skate brand. I think that actually has a lot of potential of happening this year.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah, I would really like to do something with Vans. That's like one of my dream collabs. And then obviously this brand from Montreal called Dime. They're like one of my favorite skate brands of all time. Like I'm actually gonna buy their clothes in like 40 minutes. So like they're one of my favorite brands. And definitely we're gonna be distributed worldwide in a lot of stores. I think that has potential of happening within the next couple of years too. So I think it's just gonna go even bigger. And then the solo stuff with like what I'm doing by myself. Yeah, it's just gonna continue to evolve as a brand and just become the best it can be.
Yeah, that's so awesome. And then like earlier you kind of mentioned like some of the other stuff you do, like a podcast, and then I even saw you do like comics sometimes with like the characters. Can you like tell like a little bit about that, those other like ventures too?
Yeah, so I've really been slacking with the podcast because of how busy I've been with like a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and like I'm doing a lot of traveling, but I was really consistent with it. I think I did like 10 episodes earlier this year. I'm about to like revamp it with like season 2, I guess. And I have all my friends that own brands, and they're all like creatives. I have them all come on and like tell their story, and I kind of just put it out there. It's for like the real supporters and fans to like go listen to if they really like the artist or they like me or they want to hear us tell jokes. Like, 'cause I have some of my funny friends on there and stuff like that. It's just a really good time. And then with the comics, every Sunday we do like a Sunday comic, kind of like how there's some in like newspapers. So we'll post one on our Instagram and our website. Just kind of a cool way to give people more content besides clothing. And it's like our way to express the fun side of like the brand with the characters.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. And then like, do you do the designs, or you said like you have like your friends that like do them too and stuff?
Yeah, I have like a whole list of like people like around the world, and I'm like, okay, if I have this idea, I'll go to person A for this, and then if I have this other idea, I'll go to person C or D for that one.
That's so cool. I always used to love the Sunday comics like when I was little. So I just thought that was cool when I saw it on your Instagram. Yeah, those were like my main questions, I guess. But so right now, can we just find your stuff online, like for sale?
Okay, yeah, we will probably have right now it is June 19th as we're recording this, and it's our June collection's actually live right now. It's doing amazing. Everyone's supporting us like crazy. This is one of our best drops this year so far. And if this is coming out on July 2nd, then get ready for July 5th because that's when we start our July collection previews and our stuff like that. We have a lot of cool stuff for July, and the July drop will be available on July 15th. And we also do have 24/7 items on our website right now, eighthwonder.com.
Oh, there, yeah. Yeah, I was just gonna ask. So your website is eighthwonder.com, and then where can we find you like on social media and stuff?
At Eighth Wonder everywhere. Got all the
Gotcha.
ads.
And what are you on Instagram? Are you on like anything else right now?
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. The
Oh wow.
Snapchat is Snap Eighth Wonder. You can find
Mm.
it all on our Instagram. It's all there.
Awesome. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk
Yeah,
with
no
me
problem.
today. Yeah, it's like so interesting to hear about everything. I need to check out the new drops. What I've seen has been so awesome. I really like the denim stuff that you have been posting about, like with the logo on it. I think that's so cool. I love like denim in general. So, but yeah, so excited for your summer drops, and like good luck with everything. I'm so excited to see like where the brand goes. And I feel like really cool that you took the time to talk to
Yeah,
me, like, because you're really like up and coming, like you said, or you're already arrived. So I think that's
no
really cool.
problem. If you ever want to do something like this again, just let me know. I'd always be down to help someone out locally. I love doing stuff for the town and everything.
Mhm. Awesome. Thank you.
Come to Meadows Bridal Shop and see Tony, Dominica, and the rest of our helpful staff. They'll listen to you and help you find the perfect dress for your wedding. Choose from a large selection of bridal dresses as well as bridesmaid dresses and mother of bride dresses. At Meadows Bridal Shop, we treat you like you are part of our family, with a focus on love, laughter, and happily ever after. Meadows Bridal Shop.
Welcome back to Gazette and Fashion. Now I'm going to show you some of my favorite outfits for July of 2021. So first off, I wanted to show you kind of a staple outfit that I'll be wearing a lot this summer, which is big baggy pants and tiny top. Like, that's literally, there's no other way to describe it. This summer, a very popular look is, well, each of these staple pieces is popular, whether you like crop tops, so tiny tops, so they're called, and then big oversized pants are also very popular. I found this pair that I really like at Target, super comfortable, super baggy, had to like roll them up a little bit at the bottom because I'm not too tall, but they're very comfortable. I like the look. Finish it off with some cool sunglasses. Oversized sunglasses are definitely in again this summer. Last summer we mostly saw like the tiniest glasses possible, but this summer big oversized glasses are back and I'm excited to see them come back. So yeah, this is just kind of a staple outfit that I'll be wearing a lot. Next up, I wanted to show a casual, cool, street style look that brings together a few popular trends right now. So these shorts, they are longer, denim, distressed, dark wash, biker shorts pretty much, because they're a little tighter, stretchy, and super comfortable, but the biker shorts are very popular this year in general. And then this summer, we're seeing that longer denim shorts are becoming a little bit more popular than shorter denim shorts, whether they're baggy and longer, tighter and longer. So far this summer, they have just been seen everywhere. So they're a great staple piece to have, whether you get the baggier ones, the tighter ones, they have every kind you can imagine pretty much, and they're very in style right now. And then I paired that with this oversized concert graphic tee, tie-dye, which has been in a lot, very in this past year. And it's just a great staple piece to have an oversized tee. And then you can kind of dress it down. Like, I wear it to sleep sometimes because it's very soft and comfortable. Or you can dress it up for kind of, if you're just going out for the day, running some errands, meeting some friends, whatever you happen to be doing. And then I paired that with some fun patterned sneakers for a little pop of color. And then this bag, it's kind of a casual, sporty bag. You can bring it to the beach because it's very much waterproof, it's clear, an Adidas bag, and it's blue, which I love the color blue, as I'm sure I've mentioned. And then just a little added accessory to have is this claw clip. It looks like a butterfly if you turn it this way, but these claw clips are very in this summer. You're seeing them everywhere, whether they're huge ones, like oversized ones, or they're very tiny. This one's like pretty small, but my hair is like super thin. So, if I'm out for the day, it's really hot, I just twist on my hair, put this in, and it's a cute accessory, it's a look. So yeah, this is just a fun, casual look for this summer. For my third and final outfit of July, I wanted to show a dress that brings together a few different dress trends that we're seeing this summer so far. The funny story about this dress is I actually bought it last spring of 2020 with the intention of wearing it out that summer, everything like that. Of course, a little thing called the pandemic was going on, so I never got the chance to really wear it anywhere outside of my house. So I'm excited that it is very much still in style, as far as I know, for this summer. So I'm excited to hopefully be able to wear it out this summer. And I think a lot of people can relate to that feeling of having bought some super cute stuff last year and then not being able to wear it anywhere, and then just hoping that it's still in style in 2021 and beyond, which hopefully and luckily a lot of trends haven't changed that much. So we should still be able to wear that stuff that's been sitting in the back of our closet or the bottom of our drawer. But this dress, I love the color. Light blue is one of my favorite colors to wear in general, and I think it looks great in the summer when I've gotten a little bit of a tan going so far. And then the cutout, so it's like cut out right here, and cutout details are so popular in dresses this summer. Like, you're seeing them everywhere, cutouts, all kinds of cutouts. So yeah, I like that this dress has that detail. And then the neck, it has the ruffles, and then it's kind of the square neck, which is a very popular style of dress for this summer. Puffy sleeves, square neck, cutouts. I mean, it has all the basics of a trendy dress for summer 2021. And then I like the bottom is super fun. And yeah, so this is just a great dress for this summer to wear out and about. Hopefully I will get to wear it this summer, but I think I will. And then these shoes, my jelly sandals with the square heel. I love that they pretty much match perfectly the light blue color, which is one of my favorite colors ever. But yeah, so this shows a lot of the dress trends for this year. So just have fun, wear the stuff that you've been wanting to wear since last year, and just really let your excitement for this summer shine through. Oh, I forgot to show, I'm also wearing some fun, funky rings. That's another fun trend. People are just showing their joy and their hope through just fun accessories, fun nail trends. I don't have mine done right now. And their best, most fun, boldest, brightest fashion. So keep doing it. Just have fun with how you dress for this summer and let your personality and your personal style really shine through.
Gabrielle Razzacarini of Berkshire Hathaway Real Estate will work for you, whether you are selling or buying a residential or commercial property. Inventory is low and demand is high, so contact Razzacarini today for a complimentary market analysis of your home. Call area code 609-513-6948 and put the power of sales associate and realtor Gabrielle Razzacarini of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services to work for you.
Welcome back to Gazette and Fashion, sponsored by Rejuvenation Day Spa. Now, as always, it's time for Sweet or Sour. So I'll bring up some of the most popular trends or trends that I've been seeing as up and coming ones for the summer of 2021, and I'll let you know whether they're sweet, so I love them, wear them all the time, stuff like that, or they're sour, so I haven't tried them yet, or they're just not for me. But as we've seen, my taste changes all the time, and just because something's sour to me doesn't mean it has to be sour to you. Okay, first of all, we have denim shorts, which sounds super obvious because I feel like denim shorts are in every year, but this year they're just especially in. And it's not just any kind of denim short, it's like the longer length denim shorts, sometimes a little baggier, kind of like a dad short. Some people would say high-waisted. So there's a very specific type of denim short that's in right now. Like, it's the super short ones aren't in, like the low rise aren't that in. Well, they're all in, but it's just what's the most trendy type of denim short right now is like the high-waisted, baggier, longer denim short. But all denim shorts are always going to be in for any summer. I think it's a sweet trend, though. I think it's fun to experiment with different types of denim shorts. And denim shorts are, in general, are just always going to be in style in the summer. So I, of course, have lots of pairs. Next up, we have heeled flip-flops, which, in my understanding, is like a thong flip-flop, a thong-style flip-flop with a heel. And I've seen them with like kitten heels mostly. And as much as I do love my platform sandals, love my like jelly sandals with the square heel, I don't know that I can get behind the heeled flip-flops that I've seen. They just don't look comfortable to walk into me, but maybe I just haven't found the right pair. So they're sour for now until I, would find the right pair. Next up, we have tropical or vacation prints. So right now, everyone's just excited to get back out into the world. A lot of people have been going on vacation or have vacations planned for the summer. And even if you don't have a vacation planned for the summer, people just want to feel like they're on vacation because everyone's kind of just celebrating the fact that the world is becoming safe again, and getting back to some kind of normalcy. So right now the tropical vacation prints are very in, like I'm talking like palm trees and birds, like colorful birds and fruits and flowers, like all kinds of prints that you would see like on a vacation to a tropical place. I think the sentiment behind it is sweet, like that everyone's just excited to be out in the world again. But I think it's kind of sour for now. I don't really have too many tropical or vacation style prints unless I'm going to like a pool party, or like, I don't know, unless I'm going to a party that's like tropical themed. I feel like I don't know that I would be reaching for just like a casual dress that was tropical print right now, but you never know. I could find one that I really love, because I do like fruit prints and stuff like that. So who knows? It's sour for now, but I'm sure I'll find something sweet within that umbrella of trend. Next, we have floss straps, which just means super thin straps that sometimes they layer or crisscross. And I'm talking like dresses or tank tops, like shirts that just have super thin straps. And I don't know. It's a good question. Do I think it's sweet or sour? I think I've seen a lot of cool strappy dresses that are tops that look really fun. Sometimes it just can be annoying because they get all tangled when you try to put them on. But overall, I think it is a sweet trend. I do like the thin straps. I think done right, they're really cute. So I think it's a sweet trend. But sometimes it can be they get all tangled when you're trying to put them on, and that's not fun. But overall, a sweet trend. I would try it out. Next up, we have crop tops. Crop tops are very in this year. Specifically, like there's a very specific outfit that a lot of people have been wearing that's like a tiny crop top and big baggy pants. Like that is a very popular trendy look right now, and I definitely am guilty of dressing like that a lot. I have a lot of crop tops, a lot of tiny tops, and I keep getting pants that are baggier and baggier. So I think crop tops are always going to be a sweet trend for me. My friends joke around that we would be going to like a very casual like breakfast outing or something, and I'm going to show up in my crop top and my like high-waisted shorts or pants or whatever. I just love a good crop top in the summer. I don't know. That's just me, but for me, it's a sweet trend. And finally, we have square neck dresses, or square necks in general on a shirt or a dress. But I've seen a lot of square neck dresses with a puffy sleeve and maybe an A-line bottom, and I really like it. I think it's a sweet trend. I feel like I just want to go frolic in a meadow or go on a picnic. So I love a good sundress in the summer, and I think square neck is really doing it for me this year. So I think it's sweet. And yeah, that's basically it for sweet or sour, and for the show in general. Have so much fun this summer dressing in your boldest, most fun looks that you have been hiding away in your closet for the whole year with nowhere to wear them. Now we have places to wear them, so let's just all be out there and show our excitement through what we wear. So just don't be afraid to express yourself and have so much fun with how you dress this summer, and be safe. So thank you for watching another episode of Gazette in Fashion, sponsored by Rejuvenation Day Spa. I'm your host, Franki Rudensky, and enjoy July!